Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. Guys, today is the 10th of December 2024 and we are on our way to 2,000 subscribers. As you can see, we have 1,780 plus subscribers and we're getting closer. Like I said, the goal is to get to 2,000 subscribers for this year. And if we don't get to 2,000 subscribers this year, guess what? We're going to do it next year. But we do have a plan and we do have a goal. And this is the goal for the channel. And as always, guys, I'd like to say thanks to all of the subscribers for subscribing to the channel and keeping this community going as we build this up to one of the best channels on YouTube. Okay, guys, one more thing I got to tell you guys. This is not financial advice. I'm just an old 51-year-old, soon to be 52-year-old guy that's talking about his portfolio and my portfolio alone. So don't use this as financial advice. Okay, guys? Now, let's get into business because business is booming, okay? Now, when I say business is booming, I'm being funny. But as you guys can see, right, the market for the second day in a row, the overall market is down. Now, I don't know what is going on, right? But, you know, there's a lot of information out there that can provide these details. But I'm not going to go into that because we don't have enough time to cover everything, right? We can see Tesla is up. And we're going to talk a little bit more about Tesla later on. And Apple is up. Google, Facebook, they're up. Those are the big boys, okay? Now, we're going to get into my smallest portfolio that I have that I show on this channel. Now, this is my M1 portfolio. As you guys can see, we got $5.52 that we received total in dividend, enough to cover the platform fees. So what I'm going to do is let it sit there, and when we get to where we need to reinvest, we're going to reinvest and then let the dividend grow back up. I'm not adding no more money to this portfolio, and we only have a bunch of high yield investment in this portfolio. I've been trying to add more, but usually when I check, either they're not available in the M1, I'm not sure. But right now we got 11 positions in here, and you know, this portfolio goal next year is to get it up to another $10, $20 a month in dividend. But for now, we at about $30 or so, I think, right? 20-something dollars for this month. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but that's just the estimate based on the tracker. Okay, guys. So if you invest in crypto like I do, I know the crypto market has been kind of crazy. It's been high and it's been low. And then yesterday was red. This thing, all this was red yesterday. And today, as you can see, it's back green. You know, crypto are moving, okay? If you invest in some of these things, you're going to be making some money. Bitcoin was up and it went down. Ethereum was up and it went down. Solana was up and also went down. These are some of the stuff that I have in my crypto portfolio that I was going to show you guys pretty soon. As you can see right now, Bitcoin is at $96,000. Ethereum is 3,600 plus, and so forth and so on. Okay, if you guys want to look this up, you can look this up on your own. All right. And we get into my portfolio here, you guys can see what I was talking about earlier. So if you guys look up here, I used to have Tesla in here, right? When Tesla hit $4 today, I was like, you know what? I'm going to sell that Tesla position. And I sold that Tesla position and I took that money and bought 15 shares of Tesla. All right. There you go right there. I sold that Tesla position, right? And I went and got 14 shares of Tesla. So it was 15. I got 14 shares of Tesla, and that's what we got. This is what I set it as. I don't remember if it went lower than that or not, but that's what I set it this morning when I did that. When I set it up, and so hopefully it will go down enough for me to buy, because I can get some dividend from that money. Then waiting for Tesla to grow and do a split. Okay, guys. And I think that's the only thing I bought in this portfolio today. We did got one, what you call it? We got a dividend from the Goldman Sachs ETF, 76 cents for one share. That is not pretty. That's not bad. That is pretty good. Just one. I believe we got one share. Let's go back and check before I beat, because sometimes I'm old. I can't remember everything. We should have like 3 or 4. But if it's even a one, where is it? Goldman Sachs. Where is it? Where is it? I guess it's in. Well, come on now. I'm gonna go one more pass. If I pass over here, then that's it. All right, there you go. Right here, I got 2 shares. All right, so that's what it is right here. I got 2 shares in here, and I got 76 cents. So I mean, that's not bad. I mean, and this was up to like 50. What is it right there? $50.54, and right now it's down $50.30. For the year, as you can see, this is why I buy this stuff, right? It just continue to go up and up and up and up, and it go down. So that's why I bought this, because I figure it's gonna do some wonders, and I can't complain, right? From November 2023, and it's up to $50, so that's not bad, right? This is not financial advice, guys. And always, guys, remember to like and share the content. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. So I put in the order to buy some stuff today. I did transfer some money. I did that yesterday. I put in the order to buy some shares today, but it didn't go through. I believe it was Tesla. No, it was Coining. I think it was Coining. It didn't go through. As you guys know, this is the week we get paid for Coining. And I'm like, I was going to wait till tomorrow, but I was like, you know what? I don't have time for that. I'm just going to go ahead and get what I can, but it didn't go through because I kind of lowballed it. There you go right here, right? My order expired. I was trying to get 255 shares. And that didn't go through because I was hoping, I said, well, it's going to drop. And if it dropped, I don't have to sit here and watch it all day. If it dropped to somewhere I feel comfortable, I'll go ahead and buy it. But it didn't go through, so that's why you see I got the extra money in here, because I'm trying to buy more positions to increase the dividends, right? We already pushed in the dividend, already went up from yesterday. And of course, today, same thing here, we're down. Same as yesterday. And I got this positions up to 8,000 shares. I could sell that and take the $11,000 and put it into something that would make up for that 3,000 loss. But I just think it's too much of a big loss. So I'm trying to continue to buy it down. Next month, I'm going to buy down some more, maybe get up to 10 or 12,000 shares. That should be enough to get me back to balance, and then I'll sell it. Because $3,000 is a lot to let go right now, even though I can write it off. But I'm not going to do that. We're going to keep moving. Okay? And, we got 2,000 shares of Tesla. We got 2,000 shares of Alti. I've been trying to get this to 2,000 shares, but I don't have enough money in the portfolio, and I don't want to transfer any more money from my other account. So the other play was to get AIYY to 1,000 shares. So once the dividend come in this week, next week, I'm going to buy some shares, because you can see my cost is $99.93 compared to the cost. So the goal is to get it to 1,000. So even if I can get 200 shares each, if I can get 200 shares before the dividend is paid, that would be good. And then if I can do 200 shares every week until I get this to 1,000, that would be great. If not, I just try to do my best to get it to 1,000 sometime in January or February if I'm not there, right? And then once I do that, I will continue to work on my other position. These are the other 2 extreme high yield positions in my portfolio. So I got to build these up to 1,000. Nvidia play and Palantir. These are the two positions that I have that are very, very. This is my week that is weak. The group B, that week is not good at all. So of course I need to get that, you know, up. In this portfolio, I don't have DIPS, but in my other portfolio, I do have DIPS. But I need to get these two up. It's gonna take some time to get Palantir up to 1,000 shares, but it's gonna be something to do next year, and that would definitely help bring up the income for the the second week, which is Group B. So that's where we are. All right, so we'll get to the snowball. And I put in some shares to get Nvidia in my other portfolio. But I'm not that sure that order didn't go through when I checked it last. It didn't go through. I was trying to get my portfolio here, get the Nvidia up close to 1,000 shares. That's what I was trying to do, but that didn't happen. So I mean, I got a lot of shares in here, a lot of shares in here. And I mean, the portfolio is still doing good. Portfolio is still up, right? Income went up. Income is up 2% today based on what we bought. So I cannot complain. Portfolio is doing good, right? You see the rate here, the rate of return, 33%. That is amazing. And if I go to the holdings, right, and let me see. You see in here we're trying to get these up. My Misty, I sold some Misty back then, right? And kind of think about it, I was like, man, that was the best move. But looking back at it now, it wasn't a good move to sell. I should have just kept my Misty and continued to collect my money. But I was trying trying something different, and it didn't work out. As you can see in here, I still got some coin. I need to get that up to 1,000 shares. So I'm definitely gonna try to do that tomorrow. I don't care what the price is. I'm gonna try to get that to 1,000 shares, and I will in this portfolio. So I try to get at least 1,000 shares in each of the portfolios. So when you add them up, it's a lot, right? But I have a lot of positions in here. So I have a lot of positions in here, and we don't have time to go through all of them. All right, guys. So let's get to the tracker. So guys, I know people look at this amount here and they're like, how you got this amount of money in your portfolio and you got this amount of income? The income does go up. Guys, some of these, like this portfolio right here, it shows, if you guys pay attention, it shows 98,000, right? But if we go in here, you see I got the total market value of my portfolio is 206,000, right? The total cost basics right now is 203,000. So I have a positive, I have a gain. So if you look at this amount in this tracker, because for some reason the tracker pick up what the actual portfolio is putting out, which is this amount, all right? But it don't show the money I have in margins. Now Fidelity, it shows everything in here, and in my actual Fidelity account, and I don't think this is all there. I think it's this kind of missing some money in here. This not got to be all of it, because my actual Fidelity account is about 150,000, and I know I have over, like, I know I have over close to 100 some thousand. Let me go back and look at this, so I can give you guys close to an accurate number. It's a margin value. So I got a debt of 150,000, and then I have an actual 150,000. So I got a debt 150,000, which is margin 150, and then 150. So the 300 is right. Okay. So this number is right. And then in here, I just showed this to you guys, right? My portfolio, this thing says 50,000, but if we go in here, it shows 65,000. Now, if we go over here, let me see. If I click on this part and do it from here, it shows a little different. It shows a little bit of a breakdown. Now, you see my portfolio is 50,000. I have margins, another 43,000, and this doesn't count towards my dividend, right? It might count towards the total value, but it doesn't count towards dividend. This part right here is just crypto. All right, so we have $94,000 and change, right? So if we go back into the tracker, you only see 50,000. You don't see the other 40-some thousand from margins, right? So people be like, how you get $64,000 a year from $50,000? Of course, I got 126% yield, but that's not possible. So there's an addition of 40-some thousand dollars in the back end that's not showing up. So if you look at this together, right, it's like almost another $150,000 that's not showing up in here from this total amount, right? So if you add this together, you're looking at about $600,000 portfolio, right? And I'm generating $346,000 a year. I hope that makes sense, because a lot of people look at this stuff and be confused, you know, and sometimes like, why you guys are confused, but they're not asking the right questions, because it's like, oh, what are you doing? How it doesn't add up. I don't add this stuff up. This is just what the tracker does, okay? And as of today, because we want to bought some stuff, our average income right now based on this is $28,000 a month and $346,651 a year, and this is from this month to next 12 months, okay? And this is going to continue to go up in the year. All right, so we go to the income, and we already talked about this. So this is 30, but the thing give another average based on whatever average it is 20-some thousand. But looking at here, it says 31,000. So I mean, I usually go with the lower amount anyway. That's why I use this tracker, because my other tracker, the amount is crazy. I don't even like to show it because it's like 100-some thousand more. So I don't even show that. All right, so if we go to the income, and this is all estimated, right? Until you get the money, this is all estimated based on what we received so far. So next month can be lower because the income dropped from this week coming in, okay? So it just depends. And Fidelity, which is the ones that are paying the highest right now, is over $12,000 a month. Charles Schwab is over 11,000 a month. So we're doing good, you know. And M1 is doing his thing. Guys, if you got a small account, right, this is enough right here to pay for it. You can put $500 away, invest it, and this is enough to pay for your Netflix account for the rest of your life. You'll never have to pay Netflix again, because this is going to generate enough money. And so it's a $3 fee, platform fee. So every month, this is going to generate $33. So you can take out $30 or $27, $21, whatever the cost to pay for your Netflix. You can pay this for your Netflix for the rest of your life. And the money is only going to continue to grow, because whether you reinvest $3, $4, $5, $6, that's going to continue to grow, and that's going to pay for your Netflix for the rest of your life. Now, this is my daughter account here. I got another $5,000 that I'm going to deposit into this account, which in turn is going to give us a buying power of $10,000. And I'm going to try to get some of the other core positions in this portfolio to 1,000 shares. Okay, guys, I hope that makes sense. And right now, this is estimated $7,000 a month, right? And I'm only trying to make $24,000 a year out of this portfolio. And right now, we're already making $7,000 a month estimated income. Okay, so we'll go back to the total there, and we go to the tab here, which is, you guys already seen the amount, right? This is the amount, but look at this tab right here. We're at almost $3.5 million per year in 10 years. That is amazing. Can you believe that? Man, this right here, it makes me like, man, I need to pay more attention to my portfolio. Even though I spend, now I spend a little bit more time during the day. Instead of spending like 10 minutes, I'll spend more than 20, 30 minutes in the morning, 20, 30 minutes in the evening, and then before I make the video, I kind of go through everything to make sure I'm not missing nothing. Sometimes I do, and then I catch it while I'm making the video. But usually I just go through the stuff and check my portfolio, especially if I'm going to buy. Like right now, I'm running out of money to buy stuff, right? So I'm just leaving enough in the account to cover any margin calls or anything like that. And since we got money coming in this week, right? I got a few $1,000s coming in this week. That's gonna put more money back into the portfolio so we can buy more. And I'm like I said, I'm just buying to the end of this year, and then next year, as I put the goals together, the goal is to double the account, of course, to double the income next year to 600,000. And I think that's possible, right? I mean, we've done this in 4 months, right? So given the whole year, I might be able to get the income close to $1 million. I mean, because I'm continuing to invest. Now, if I continue and working and keep my job and continue to work until the next 6 months, I might be able to double the income, because I mean, I'm not spending any money out of here other than to pay for my Tesla. And right now I'm in that debt pay mode, so I'm paying stuff off. I paid off 3 credit cards already, well, 2 credit cards already last month, well, this month. And I just checked my account, and one of the accounts that I thought I paid the credit cards off, they have like a $40 balance. So that one didn't pay it off, so that leave 2. So I'm gonna pay that $40 when the statement come in, or I'm just gonna send it before the month end, and that will pay the car off. So the next month I don't have a payment, and I would just add it to, I would just make that in my tracking for payment for next month. All right, and it will have a 0 balance. And what I'm doing is paying off. I'm using the snowball method, which is paying my lower debt, my debt with lowest balance first, and work towards the ones with the next higher balance. The reason I'm doing that, because I got money coming in, right? So I'm making $20-some thousand a month. I don't have to use all the money. And another thing I decided to do as we making this income is to take money aside to put into my daughter's account. So once the time comes to pay her tuition, then I can just take the money out and pay her tuition. Especially now that her mom's supposed to pay this coming tuition, I need to start putting money aside, so by the time reaches, I have enough to pay the tuition. Can y'all hear Evie back there yelling? Okay, her TV stopped, so I had to go and put it on another thing for her to watch. But as I was saying, what I decided to do next now is start to pull money out of this account, right, and put it into a separate account, maybe like a high yield interest account, paying 4 or 5% after the income come in. Not all of it, but I need 12 grand a semester, so I just got to put 12 grand aside, and I need to pay myself back from the first 12,000 that I paid on my credit card. So I need to take that money and pay that credit card back off. So I might do that in the next couple months, put that money aside, and then when they get to the full 12 grand, I'll just pay 12 grand towards a couple of credit cards that I have. And then, that way I will have got my money back that I spent for her tuition, and then the other income that continue to come in. And this, I'm talking about this portfolio right here. And the other income that's gonna come in will continue to grow the account. Go back, man. We'll continue to grow the account, but I'm not gonna start doing none of this until next year, right? I might even wait a couple of months, maybe till March, January, March, maybe till March, because she go back to school in January 12th, 13, something like that. But I might wait till then, till February, uh, to see how things are gonna go. Right now, I'm gonna start putting some words out, to mom, to make sure she paid the tuition, because if she doesn't pay the tuition, it's my responsibility. Also, we gotta get her the student loan, because the student loan will allow me a longer time to grow the portfolio. Now, I know people are like, but why are you gonna take the student loan and you got the money now to pay? Because the more money I have into this portfolio, the more money it's going to generate. The more I buy more shares, the more it's going to generate more income. And if she got student loan, then I don't have to worry about paying the tuition right now, right? And she already knows, because I already told her, I'm going to invest some money to pay her tuition. So to just get the student loan, don't worry about it, I'll pay it off. I already paid the first semester. So she knows Daddy's a man of his word, and I'll do what I gotta do. So the goal, if she can get a student loan, can you imagine if I have multiple years, even 3 or 4, even another 2 years to grow this account, or another year to grow this account that we just grown in less than a month, less than 2 months, I believe, when I start putting money into this thing, right? And can you believe that? That would be like crazy. If I can do that and have the whole of next year to grow this account gonna be paying over $30,000, $40,000 a month. Because I have, like I said, I have another $5 grand I'm gonna throw in this account. That's gonna give us another buying power of 10,000, and then we're just gonna try to get everything else to 1,000. And I'm not gonna spend any of that money in our lower yield, just all of the high yield, extreme high yield, and grow that up to grow this up, to 1,000 in dividend, and that would get the portfolio. Go back to Robinhood, right? You see all these guys here? We ain't talking about them guys. These guys. Misty is 1,000, 1,000. I need to get this to 1,000. I need to get this to 1,000. This I'm gonna sell at some point. But for now, I need to get it up. I need to get all these guys, all of these to 1,000. Wabit, I need to get to 1,000. And then I think Palantir and V, and then these guys. At some point, I was gonna get rid of them, but I'm gonna leave them in here. And at some point, I'm gonna give these Defiance and then YieldMax, YieldMax funds a chance, right? Get them all to 1,000, and then after that, you just sit back and chill, because that's gonna double the income in the portfolio, definitely. And as I get those to 1,000, I'm gonna be trying to push the ones that bring in more income. I'm gonna try to push to buy more, like Misty right now. I don't know what Misty gonna pay, but imagine if Misty paid $4, right? I already got 1,100 shares. They paid $4. That's $4,000 something dollars right there. So you can't beat that. You know what I mean? You cannot beat that. So, and then the rest of the portfolio, right? The rest of the portfolio gotta grow. So guys, I don't want to make this video too long, but as you can see, we are on track to do some crazy things. And I checked my net worth today, and I had to add my Tesla to my net worth, so that took out $36,000 from my net worth. But I'm just $100,000 away from being a millionaire. So, it's gonna take 3 months to make about 100,000. So, in 3 months, January, February, March, by April, I should be by this stuff here, right? Let's say 4 months. So January, February, March, April, right? April. So by April, I should have made at least $100,000, $120,000, $110,000 based on this estimated amount. So that would push me up to a millionaire status, because based on my real estate, equity, and all that stuff, and cash in my portfolio will push me to a millionaire status. And that's the first goal, right? And the second goal is to generate $1 million in income a year. So, I mean, we are almost 40% there, and the other 60% I think is going to come pretty easy. All right, guys, I know I've been talking too much, the video's getting too long, but thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, share the content. Guys, this is not financial advice, okay? I'm just a guy on YouTube that is sharing my portfolio and to motivate others to do what I'm doing. Now, I just didn't just start this 3-4 months ago. I've been doing this for almost 5 years. February 2020 when I started investing in Dividend, okay? And today, December 10, 2024, you know, we're on our way to being dividend millionaires, okay? Now, as you guys can see, February, by the time February get here, by the grace of God, we'll be over $400,000 in dividend, which is ridiculous, right? I think by the time February get here, by the time my birthday get here, we should have over $400,000 in dividend, because I'm not gonna pull out any cash. We're just gonna. I already bought everything I need to buy for Christmas, except for the bigger girls. I'm still waiting on the Christmas list. But other than that, your boy, I ain't spending no money on nothing. Okay, I'm over here looking at my my new Corvette that I might get, might not get when I hit that $1 million mark. I might buy something else. I've been looking at the Corvette E-Ray or whatever they call it. That thing is $100,000. I'm like, God, good Jesus, that car is expensive. But anyway, we're getting off the topic, guys. Invest in your future. All you gotta do is start, right? The most difficult thing is to start. I have a friend that I talk to almost every day, and he give me all the excuses in the world why he want to get another job, then he gonna start investing. I'm like, bro, you just need to put $50 in there, in the account, $10 in the account, and buy $2 or $1 of all the positions that you need, or add $20 and buy all the positions you need. If you're getting 20 positions, you buy $1 each of the positions. That's it. And you just let it sit there until you get more money, and you put it into that account, and you continue to invest. That's the easiest way to do this thing, right? You can go just like I do. You can have your high yield, and you have your core position, your lower yield. Then you do the Roundhill. You take from the rich and give it to the poor. You take from the high yield, put it into your lower yield, right? This stuff, it might last forever. It might last my entire lifetime. It might not. But for now, we're going to take advantage of it and make as much money as we can make, and reinvest that money into positions like SCHD, MO, O, all the different companies, right? We're going to put our money in there. That paying 5-6% yield. You know, right now we're getting 7-something% yield. Right, that's okay. We're going to take that. But if you look at my other portfolio, they're putting out 120-something% yield. Right? 126% yield. 77% yield. That's kind of shocking, because everything in here is high yield dividend, it's high dividend. So that's kind of shocking for that one. Over here, it's definitely going to be lower than 50, right? Because I have a lot of other positions in here. So they lower the yield, and then in here it's going to be a little higher because I have stuff in there that's higher yield. Okay, guys, have a blessed day. Invest in your future. Share the content. And guys, ask questions, because like I said, I'm still learning, right? I'm still fine-tuning my strategy as my life changed, and now my life is great. I cannot complain. As they continue to get better, I'm fine-tuning my policy, my strategy, to make sure that I have enough money, so whenever I decide to leave my other job, I don't have to worry about it, right? Even though technically right now I make more money than I make on my job, but still, you know, it's just that mindset. Like, guys, is it the time? Is it the right time? Is it the right time? And I'm counting the days, right? But I love what I do, and my job is not difficult. So and make it easy to continue to do my job since it don't restrict me from traveling and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna do it as long as I can. Until they tell me they don't need me no more, I'm gonna continue to do it. That's probably gonna be the last job I ever work, for 9 to 5 for somebody else. But until that happens, I'm gonna continue to do my job and continue to make money in the stock market and continue to share you guys what I'm doing and hope it help 1 or 2 people. I know I've already done that already. So the goal is to continue to help more people, right? And we need to learn together, guys. Also, remember to sign up to the Discord, guys. Join the Discord, okay? We got a few people in the Discord, and the number is actually going up, right? We got 16 people in the Discord. Now, if I can just get you guys to start, chatting and asking questions in the Discord, that would be great. I appreciate it. And, I love you guys. I do this from my heart, and we're going to continue to do this to help each other, okay? Stay blessed. I'm done, I promise. Deuces, we'll do this again tomorrow. Hopefully the market will get a great day tomorrow, so this thing can, the growth of the portfolio can go up, right? Because even though the income, the growth, the value of the portfolio go up, that don't necessarily increase our dividend. Our dividend increase when we spend money or when we get dividend that's been reinvested. That's increase our dividend. Okay, people? So have a great day. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Peace.